Okay, so picture this. Your body is an incredible fortress, this magnificent castle that's under constant siege from a whole world of invisible invaders. Today, we're going to go behind the walls and meet the defenders. Look, I know that sounds super dramatic, but it's actually true. Right now, as you're sitting here, a war is being waged inside of you. This is the story of the unbelievably sophisticated system that keeps you safe 24/7, your immune system. All right, so who are these guys, these relentless attackers trying to breach our fortress? Well, in the world of biology, they've got a name: pathogens. And these invaders, they come in all shapes and sizes. We're talking viruses, of course, but also bacteria, fungi, even parasites. They're literally all around us, all the time, just looking for a way in. So what's a pathogen really? Well, to put it simply, it's any little microbe that has the potential to make you sick. That's it, a simple name for a really, really complex enemy. So what does every good fortress need? Strong outer walls, right? Well, your body's first line of defense is exactly that. It's all about prevention, stopping those invaders before they even get a foot in the door. Yeah, just look at this. These defenses are just like these massive castle walls. They're not super sophisticated, but man, are they effective. Their whole job is just to be a barrier, a big no-entry sign. Your main wall, that's your skin. And it's not just some flimsy sheet, oh no, it's got multiple layers. The outer part, the epidermis, is made of these tightly packed cells that are always shedding, basically taking any would-be invaders right along with them. And underneath that, the dermis provides strength. It is a seriously tough barrier to get through. Okay, but wait, what about the obvious entry points? You know, your mouth, your nose. That's where mucous membranes come into play. These things line all your internal pathways, and they produce this, well, this sticky mucus. It's basically like flypaper for germs. And get this, here's a wild and maybe slightly gross fact for you. Every single day, you swallow and digest about 1 to 2 liters of this stuff, and all the germs it's trapped. You don't even notice it's happening. It's one of your immune system's unsung secret missions. But you know, sometimes the walls get breached. A cut, a scrape, maybe you breathe in the wrong thing. That's when the alarm bells go off, and that's when you call in the first responders, your innate immune system. Now these guys are all about 2 things. 1, speed. They react immediately. There is no delay. And 2, they're not picky. They are totally non-specific. They don't care if it's a virus or a bacteria. If it doesn't belong there, they attack it. Simple as that. Okay, let's meet one of the rock stars of this team, the neutrophil. This is a type of cell called a phagocyte, which literally means eating cell. And yeah, this little cartoon is not kidding. Its job is to find invaders and just gobble them up. That's its whole deal. And neutrophils aren't working solo. Oh no, they're part of a whole patrol team. You've got macrophages, we call them the big eaters. Then there are natural killer cells, which have the tough job of taking out your own cells if they get infected. And then you have dendritic cells, who are kind of like the messengers, running to deliver critical intel. But what happens when the invasion is just too big? What if these first responders are getting overwhelmed? Well, that's when the call goes out to bring in the big guns, the elite special forces. This is the adaptive immune system. Now these specialists, they are the complete opposite of the first responders. For starters, they're slow. It can take them days to get ready for battle. But here's the payoff. They are highly specific. They're trained to hunt down and destroy one specific enemy. So who are these specialists? You've got 2 main players, T cells and B cells. Think of T cells as the commanders and the frontline soldiers. They coordinate the whole attack and get their hands dirty killing infected cells. B cells? They're the weapons factories. They churn out these incredibly precise weapons called antibodies that can lock onto an invader and neutralize it. But here it is, the single greatest power of this entire system, the real game changer. It's memory. Once the adaptive system fights an enemy, it never forgets, ever. So if that same pathogen dares to show its face again, the response isn't slow anymore. It's instant, it's overwhelming, and it is absolutely devastating for the invader. So you see, it's not just one immune system. It's really 2 distinct, incredible systems, and they work together in this perfect, beautiful harmony. Let's kind of break down how they fit together. Okay, so let's put it side by side. You've got the innate system, it's immediate, but it's general, it attacks anything, and it has no memory.
Then you have the adaptive system. It's slow to start, but it's incredibly specific, and this is the key. It has a memory. So one system holds the fort, while the other one is busy forging the perfect silver bullet.
And you can actually see this amazing dance play out on a timeline. In those first few hours after you get infected, it's all hands on deck for the innate system. It's fighting like crazy. But at the same time, it's sending signals to activate the adaptive system. And then, a few days later, bam! The adaptive system unleashes its custom-built targeted attack. So all of this leaves us with a really fascinating question, right? If the most powerful weapon your immune system has is its ability to remember an enemy, well, what if you could train it? What if you could show it a picture of a bad guy before they ever even attack? Could you prepare your fortress to win the fight before it even truly begins?